Welcome to a new video, guys. Do you want to learn how to explode your e-commerce sales using TikTok? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down the top 15 ads that have been responsible for generating $321,000 in revenue for our own brand and also other brands that are under our management. Now, this is exciting because I'm going to break down exactly what you need to do and what you can implement to take the information and make your ad successful, more profitable, and find winners that you can actually scale profitably. I'm out here in beautiful Florida right now. As you know, the weather is very transient. So right before this video, I was filming and it was sunny and now it's raining, but that's just the nature of Florida. So without further ado, let's jump into this video and have a look at these top 15 ads. Now, the way I've designed this video to go is I'm going to start with number 15 and work my way all up to number 1. And the goal here is to show you how these ads are generating 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 ROAS sometimes, and show you the actual results with a screenshot of those results. This is going to be fully transparent, and you can basically copy and paste the strategies and information I'm about to share with you into your own ad account to generate more profitable results with your advertising. Before we jump into these examples, I want to go through the ad creative framework that works for us every single time. And it's structured like this. The model is the most critical part of the entire creative. If you don't capture their attention in the beginning, they're not going to watch the rest of the content. So be sure to hook them in with a particular reason for them to keep watching. And we'll dive into these inside of these examples. Then we move to the problem agitator or the demonstration portion of the video. This portion is designed to agitate the problem that your customer is having and demonstrate how your product provides the solution. The demonstrating part must be easily shown to the customer and how they can actually use that product in a daily life setting. So very critical that you demonstrate correctly, because if you don't, it'll leave a lot of sales on the table that you might have gotten if you just executed the video a little bit better. It's critical that this video is executed in a non-ad-like way. It must come across authentic to the viewer and make them feel that you understand them and that you're just like them. This is the true power of what authentic and UGC content can do for your brand. The end of the framework includes a CTA. This tells people where to go and what to do based on what they've just watched. If you don't clearly and concisely state the CTA, sometimes people can just scroll and not take action based off your video, even if it's a good creative. Now, let's dive into the UGC creative examples right now, and let's watch them together. We're going to do this live. This particular ad, you can see, generated us $2,905 in sales at a 3.18 ROAS. Now, you can see here that this creative is about 58 seconds long. So let's go ahead and watch this together, and I'm going to talk about what actually happened in this creative.
You thought I wouldn't see the camera? Yeah, okay, buddy. What in the world did you do? Okay, a little retro PS5 vibes. All right, that's a little pink. What are you?
First off, when you start the video, very, very engaging hook, right? Why the heck are there a bunch of controllers up the stairs?
Doing with all this? A little past like a cotton candy vibe? I don't know what the... Okay, this one's crazy. I ain't never seen... Ooh. Where did you get these? Ooh, a little MW2? Slight throwback, low-key. The sleeper build. Yo, these are underrated, man. Put some mouse clicks on this. You got friends in the house or brothers and sisters. They ain't even gonna know it's gonna clap them. Another little sleeper build, okay.
In this part here, I just want to pause for a second because it highlights the anticipation for the next design. So when you're creating content and you're trying to figure out what to do and you're thinking about how to retain people throughout the video, the best way to do this is to keep people around by simply keeping them anticipating what's coming next. And this is what we're doing in this video is people are waiting to see what does the next controller look like? What does the next design look like? And that's what's keeping people engaged here, as well as the particular trend that people have been using on TikTok that we'll also be leaning into as well.
Hey, back to the retro vibes. That's beautiful right there. Where did you get these? The Recon Green? Okay. Yo, the Big Benjamin. Gamenetics? Is it? Did they? What happened?
And here's the big reveal right at the top. We've got the actual packaging. We've got everything in here. And so people are wondering what's actually inside the box.
What happened? For me? Oh, let me get to the good stuff. Ooh, okay.
This control is quite fitting for the current weather right now. We've got lightning over here to our right. But you can see here that the anticipation and the entertainment factor of what Andrew is doing here, who he filmed this ad. This is my marketing director. And this is one of those ones for our brand Gamenetic. And it's just a really simple concept. It's important to note, I'm trying to focus on more takeaways for you guys and what you can really take away from this. Finding a way to create something entertaining or something funny or a way to break people's sales barrier so that they can make more of a exploratory experience through your products. And what I mean by that is a lot of people will put up walls, just like when you go to a dealership, right? You meet a salesperson for the first time, you instantly have these walls up. You don't want to talk to them, you don't want to open up because you know that their goal is to sell you a car. But it's the same thing with online ads, right? You have this wall up, you say, I don't want to buy, I don't want to purchase anything. But when you can break that wall and crack a smile because there's a funny or witty joke, then that's when it can have some sort of an impact. This is very important in advertising. This is something to implement across a lot of the brands we work with is because it has a very big impact on how people feel towards your brand and towards your products. So that's ad number one. I can't spend forever talking about every individual ad because we've got a lot of ads to go through. So let's go ahead and go back to our next ad, which is going to be coming in number 14. And let's break this one down. Let's look at the results. Here are some of the results of the conversion from this particular ad. You can see down the bottom, we have $6,709 in complete payment value specifically from this ad with a 4.93 ROAS. Now, what's interesting to note here is that we use ads over and over again, but change up the hook slightly. So in this video here, we've made a lot of variations of this ad because it did really well. So about 7,000 in sales or 6,700. Let's have a look at what this ad looks like.
So this guy wants to know how to build a custom controller on GameNetics.com, and we're going to show him by picking colors out of a hat and build a Frankenstein of a controller today. All right, so we're going to start by picking different parts of the controller out of a hat, and from there picking what.
Let's just start here with the hook, all right? The main part of the beginning of the video is designed to get people curious to click, okay? Now, if we just have a look at the hook for a second, you can see that there are reply comments on screen. Reply comments are an extremely powerful way for you to get people to purchase and to add another layer on the hook of the video. For example, this one here, can anyone customize a controller? How do I customize my own? And then what's this craziest controller you can build? These all are hooks that you can use to add on top of the layer of the video and audio hook, right? And so these work extremely well. We implement this across most of the brands we work with because they are just so good and they always outperform the regular ads. Using this as a hook is very valuable, but let's go back to the part of the video where we're going through the controller.
From there, picking what color they're gonna be. First one's first, reach right in, and we have the left triggers. So now we're gonna go for the color, and we have purple haze. Then we're gonna reach in for the second part, right thumbstick. Next color, French blue. The buttons, Gunsmoke, left thumbstick, purple haze. We got the shell, aqua violet. The right triggers, French blue. We got the trim piece, carbon. Boom. Let's head to the controller builder on the website and start designing this masterpiece.
The boogeyman.
All right. This video here is very interesting because there's a creative angle that we use here, and it's kind of like we're playing a bit of a game, right? The customer who's watching this video is looking at how are they customizing controller? What options do they have? And we're showcasing it through kind of a fun game. We're like picking colors out of a hat to randomize it and then actually build the controller to look like the colors that were picked out. So in this example, it's a great way to showcase the customization of the brand, right? And it's important to note here that you need to be able to identify what makes your brand different and what makes you stand out, okay? Not all of you are going to have products that you can customize, and that's okay. But you have to figure out creative ways to demonstrate how your product works. This has come through continuous iterations on different ads that were tested. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that is the type of stuff that you need to be doing, is testing ads. You have to be testing. And if you're not testing, you're never going to have enough time figuring out what creative is going to work. It's going to take so much longer. In addition to things you're pulling from this particular video that you're watching and the UGC examples that I'm giving you of what's generated revenue, you have to remember, you have to sit down with your team and sit down and figure out what is it that makes us different? How can we position our product and demonstrate in a way that other people can't? And that's the real key, okay? So in this case, we have a simple CTA at the end, right? We have elements of the website being incorporated. And the reason we do this is because it makes it familiar for the customer. When they go to the site and they see these UI and UX design, on the website, they've at least seen it before somewhere. So they're going to be able to incorporate that and just become a bit more familiar when they actually click the link and go and build a controller. Take elements and screenshots and recordings from your actual website and put that overlaid in the ad. Now, don't make it the whole ad, right? But just portions where you do the CTA at the end, have them go and show them what it looks like where they're landing. And then we show off the product, right? We're demonstrating what the product looks like, how it functions. We've got a few button clicks and stuff. And then it ends off with, just showing the controller with a CTA. Let's go to ad 13. Now, these ads here, we've all hand selected them from our own brand, Gamenetics. We're under certain NDAs and can't exactly share everything that we work with our brands and our clients. In this example, just to be super transparent with you guys, I thought, why not just show everything that we've done in the past, everything that we've tested, all the creators that have worked well, and we've taken frameworks from our own brand and implemented this for the other brands that we work with as well. Let's have a look at some of the results here. On this one has generated, we've got 2,800, 2,000, and 1,000 as well. So we've got about another 7,000 generated, just like the last one. Go ahead and watch this.
The players at this R6 Major in Atlanta are either on mouse and keyboard or using a mouse click controller like this here. And whether you argue, the debate about mouse and keyboard or controller, the fact of the matter is, at this level of professionalism, you need to be at the top of your game. And to do that, mouse click triggers and mouse click face buttons with the customization that Gamenetics offers is the win-all to every situation here. So we're gonna go into the event, check everything out, see what these players are working with, and whether or not they might need a Gamenetics controller like this.
Okay, so this one's simple, right? Now, the element that we have in terms of the hook was movement, right? Camera movement can be a great way to hook people in. The thing that we talk about in the beginning is we're actually at an event talking about a topic that people in the gaming space are pretty familiar with. It's always important when you are marketing to your customers that you talk in words and phrases and understand the culture around the market that you sell to, because that can be a way for them to see that as a brand, you're up to speed with what's going on in the market and industry. So this is a way that we hooked them in and we showcased the controller really simply with the packaging and everything in the shot and just talked about why people are using these, right? Talk about the benefits. They're using competitive controllers, and that's something that we talk about a lot in our product. One of the key things that makes us different. Identify what makes your product different and talk about it and showcase it. And that's exactly what we did in this video. It's not really too complex, this video. It's pretty straightforward. Didn't use a reply comment here, but there was enough of a hook where there's movement, there's the controller moving up to the screen. You can move your product up to the front of the camera, and that could be the way you started your video. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. It's gonna be ad number 4. This one I don't have a screenshot, but I think every other one I do. This was a very good ad, and this was one we ran probably about a year or two ago. And it did really, really well. The concept of the controller here too is Joker-themed build, which is something that a lot of fans, like Joker and Batman, right? So this is something that we used on this particular ad to get more sales.
Order number 3134 for James is our famous clown build, one of the most popular builds we offer. On top of the awesome customization with our soft touch purple haze and mantis green, this controller also has 1.
So the hook of the video here is pointing out a customer order. So with your product or your brand, if you want to showcase orders going out, it's a great way to build social proof and show your customers that, hey, other people are buying these products from us. You should too. And this hook worked so well for us in the beginning when we started running ads on TikTok several years ago. And it still works to this day. The order number and kind of showcasing what someone else ordered, even calling them out by name, and then showcasing the product features, which is what we did in this video, worked extremely well. So let's just continue and see how the product's demonstrated.
1.5mm pull mouse click triggers for significantly increased trigger activation time, and allows your true trigger finger potential to show since you don't have to pull so far down to activate the trigger. On the back, we have 2 back buttons bound to any buttons of your choosing, most commonly bound to A and B to make advanced movements so much easier. They also allow you to stay in control of the thumbsticks at all times instead of having to take your thumbs off the sticks to press face buttons. These mods are guaranteed to take your gameplay to the next level. The ability to customize every single piece of your controller will let you build your dream design. To customize and mod your own controller, check out Gamenetics.com.
But the thing that I want to highlight in this particular creative is the demonstration was really good. What I mean by that is if we just go back to this portion here, we're comparing what it's like to have a normal controller against a Gamenetics controller and the performance increase there, right? We showcase the back buttons and we show how they actually work and function. And so I know some of you may not be gamers and may not understand kind of what this controller does, but my point in saying this is we're showing what it's like to own the product and giving a customer a vision of what it would be like to have a Gamenetics controller. you've got to sell that vision to your customers. You got to show them what it's going to be like to experience your product. What is it going to be like to feel when they own your product? Those are really important things in the demonstration process. So that is a big highlight here for this creative. Now, I'm pretty sure this creative generated us probably $10,000 to $20,000 in sales. Don't know the exact amount. We'll jump into the next one and have a look at those results. This one was about $1,000 we spent on ads, 6.64 ROAS with $7,573 in complete payment value. So let's break this one down and see what this one's all about.
Where can I get those mouse clickers? Well, today you are in luck, my friend, because we've got mouse clickers on deck. We've equipped them to this custom GameNetics build, and they are absolutely insane.
You can see here very clearly, right? The creative angle here is more of the POV style, but you can see here in this video, it's the point of view, right? It's the perspective as if it was the customer's eyes experiencing and using one of our products. So again, a great way to demonstrate. What is it like to see through the eyes of the customer and experience your product in a setting, right? Now, if you have a particular product that you use outdoors by the pool, right? Use a camera, a GoPro, a phone to basically create a vision of what it would be like to own it, right? So you could walk out into the pool area. You could show how the product functions and works around the pool. These are things that you can do to get massive leverage and compel people to want to purchase it because they're like, I need that for the summer. So let's continue.
You can put them on the face buttons and the D-pad. It is absolutely incredible. And not only that, but I went ahead and put 2 back buttons on the back of this one. You can add 4. It's an insane controller. But if you guys want to know where to get them, all you got to do is head on to GameNetics.com and check out the website. You'll see a customized button here at the top. If you're on mobile, you'll hit the hamburger menu with the 3 dashes on the top right. So whether you want PlayStation 5 or you want Xbox, you can just click the platform and switch here. But you can come over to the competitive mods tab on the top left, and this is where you're going to choose to have back buttons, whether you want mouse click triggers on your left side, on your right side, and if you want to add the face buttons. And we also have the option for a remap chip now on the website, and then we get into the customization. The builder's super clean, it's super cool. You could do just about anything, guys. So if you want something that's one of one, go to GameNetics.com. Have some fun, guys. Peace.
A few things here to point out. First is the POV style. Great type of creative to run that you can run for a lot of your different products. You can even showcase a POV style of shipping out a product and what it looks like to package up your order and send it out to a customer. And this is just demonstrating how to actually use the website. So in this particular creative, you can show the customization, right? Go into your website. And then at the end, it's also showcasing a discount code with a CTA, right? And showing you where to go to basically purchase. So it's a very simple ad, but the whole angle of this particular ad is that POV style. So use that POV style in your creative. And you can even create custom discount codes that are specific to the platform that you're advertising to, exclusivity with the audience that you're marketing to. Ad number 5, let's see the results here. We ran this ad a few different times. We've got 3.86. Now, $8,000 generated, 3.86 with $2,079 in ad spend. Now, this is a really, really good ad. And I want to give a shout out to Viral Ecom Ads who helped source these creators for us to help us generate this $8,000 in revenue. Now, we've only paid a couple of $100 to get a UGC creative made from Viral Ecom Ads, and they're able to generate us $8,000 in revenue just off one simple campaign, one simple ad. So again, if you guys are looking for really good UGC ad creative, highly recommend going down the description, going to Viral Ecom Ads. They make the best ecom ads in the game. We make our ads in-house. We also use Viral Ecom Ads for our clients and also our own brand, as you can see right here. And I mean, the proof is I'm putting $8,000 off spending a couple of $100s on ads. I'd say that's a pretty damn good deal. Go and head over to Viral Ecom Ads down below in the description. You get a discount code as well. So let's dive into looking at this creative and seeing how it was all put together.
What makes GameNetics so unique is the way you can customize your controller. Not only do they offer you the most ultimate experience of packaging, but also the way you can customize the buttons like the mouse clicks. This controller is designed to give you an upper hand when you are being competitive against your friends and other players. Not only will this controller make you the ultimate pro, but it's best designed to suit your personality. Customize your controller today.
I want to highlight in this video that this video is very authentic. It's very raw. You do not need high production to make good converting ads. This ad generated us $8,000 in sales because it feels like you're the customer. It feels very relatable because people who play games are usually sitting with a gaming setup, showcasing the controller being used here with the keyboard as well. And this is a very real setting for the customer. So when you're thinking about your avatar and what they do, where they hang out, and what areas they're familiar with in life, you can tailor a lot of your product display and product demonstration to those areas to make it just come across really authentic. And authenticity is the most powerful way that you can make great converting ads. So this one, again, hands down, great ad and very authentic. Yeah, did a great job. But a little bit of text here at the beginning, high-end customized controller, right? Oh, what brand is it? Why is it high-end, right? There's questions that are to be asked. So really good ad, $8,000 in revenue generated. Let's jump to number 6. So this ad, this might be where the results were from the ad, but you can see 15,123 with a 3.08 ROAS with 4,900 spent on this particular ad. That was the results from the previous ad that we just watched. So you can see it was a total of $15,000 in sales. Pretty crazy to generate from a product feature ad and just showing order number so-and-so. That's a really good successful strategy you can utilize. Let's jump to the next one then. So we've got a few screenshots here. This ad's been repurposed and reused a few different times. This one here has generated us $3,500 in sales. And then on this screenshot, this particular ad down the bottom right, 15,185 at 1,600 in total cost, 9.26 ROAS, $1,600 in ad spend, $15,000 in revenue. Pretty insane. This ad here is very interesting because it's a little bit humorous, but without me saying anything further, let's kind of watch this ad together.
So I just got my controller in from GameNetics.com. I used their custom builder and designed it the way I wanted to. I call it the Big Benjamin 24 karat gold masterpiece of a PS5 controller. It looks incredible. It feels incredible. I even got the mouse click buttons on both the triggers, bumpers, and even the face buttons here. Normally most controllers don't offer that. Literally every single thing on this is mouse click and it feels incredible. It's super quick. But the chrome finish on the back, the triggers, the bumpers, even the face clicks, the Benjamins on the touchpad and the trim piece came with this free travel case, double zipper nylon mesh, and they come in this silk line display case. So everything about the experience has been incredible. I mean, if yours does come and you have stick drift or whatever, they've always been good to me about exchanging them. I really can say that this is by far the best controller I've ever used. There was a crazy blood splatter one. There was a Joker design that looked absolutely insane, but I went with the money because, you know, we all about that shmoney over here. So getting them onions, that was cringe. Go to the website, GameNetics.com. You guys can check them out, build something crazy.
This ad here is a really good demonstration of talking about the packaging and unboxing experience. So throughout the video, talking about what you actually get with every order, right? So talking about the elements that you get with a GameNetics packaging, with a GameNetics controller. There's a reply comment on screen as the additional level of a hook, right? What's your favorite mouse per controller? One of the things that we've learned in marketing is that there are certain keywords that will trigger people to take action more than likely and also generate more results. And that word for us is mouse click. So we use that within our advertising. And so you'll find these power words is what we call them, where you will be able to identify keywords in your copy or in your ads that just end up converting so much better than other forms of explaining the same thing. So be looking for ways that you can find what people are talking about and how they're talking about your products online and in your industry and use them in your advertising. This has worked really well for us. All in all, great demonstration, showing the packaging, then showing actually another custom order, custom option, right? A couple of controllers here at the end. And then a simple CTA to go build your own on the website. Really straightforward. So let's go to number 6. This ad here generated $16,400 in sales at a 6.32 ROAS with $2,593 in spend. This particular ad is not here. I believe that this creative is actually in number 5. So I guess this is 13, your best UGC creative examples. But I think we have another screenshot also from some additional analytics from the same exact ad, which another 17,822. So this one's generated between $20,000 to $35,000 in revenue, which is pretty insane. This was one of our winners. And what's crazy is this ad, it's very low production. So let's go ahead and watch this.
If you guys didn't already know what mouse click buttons are, they are the best buttons in the game right now. They're the fastest in the game. When you click a mouse, you feel the press of that and how quick it is. It applies that same technology to the actual buttons on the controller. In terms of what you can make mouse click, everything on this controller can be mouse click. You can do the D-pad, you can do the shape buttons, you can do the bumpers and the triggers, and then you can do the back buttons as well. Every single thing on this controller can be mouse click, and you can select them in the builder on the website. Head to GameNetics.com, build your dream controller, add whatever colors you want, and make them mouse click, man. Be the fastest, most competitive player in the game.
Low production quality, talking about the features of the product that stand out in our market, right? Showing how they work, how they function, again, it's very important that you're talking about how your product improves your customers' lives. A lot of people in the space that we sell products in, they're very competitive. They're trying to improve their skill level. And so some of the modifications that we offer in some of these controllers literally make them play better by not improving their skill level. So it's a big leverage point for us in our advertising that we use to help us generate more sales. And so you got to use the things that make your products different. You've got to use the things that you have in order to sell your customers. So in this video here, again, just leaning into that authenticity. You don't need to overthink this. The main point I want to get across to all of you watching this video is $321,000 in sales generated from these ads. It doesn't need to be complex. You don't need to put all this crazy production value into these creatives. It's not the most important thing. Authenticity is the number one most important thing, and creative is the highest leverage that you can have in growing and scaling a brand profitably and actually scale it so that when you put more ad spend in, your ROAS go down where it doesn't even make sense to grow your business, right? This is very, very important. This ad here, love this ad, old school ad that we used to run and we still run. We make iterations of this ad because it's a winner, right? And we want to iterate on the winning ads. So we got 4 ads to go, and I'm excited to get into these 4 ads. If you guys are looking to scale your e-commerce company to 5, 10, 50, 100K plus a month, then I highly recommend going and checking out our EcomX community down below in the description. It's an e-commerce community designed to help you generate more sales. I've built my own e-commerce company to just under $10 million in sales, and we also work with other e-commerce brands to help them grow and scale with TikTok, Meta, and ultimately just help them grow as a growth partner. So if you're looking for someone to help you in growing your business, check out the link in the community down below, and I look forward to seeing you in there. Without further ado, let's jump to number 4. Number 4 here is a really good ad. We've generated $29,466 at a 6.83 ROAS. Absolutely insane. So let's have a look at this ad and see what it looks like.
I have tried every single controller on the market, and for the price point, this is the best one I have found. I've done the paddles.
I've tried every controller on the market, and this for the price point, this is the best one. Look at insert. I've tried every insert product industry, right, on the market, and this is the best one. A fantastic hook to get people interested in buying your product. And then again, reply comment at the beginning of the video. This is a fantastic way to layer those hooks so that people are intrigued to keep watching the video. Let's continue.
On the back of the controller, I've done the regular triggers. Everything on this controller is mouse click, from the triggers to the bumpers, even the face buttons, as well as the back buttons on this thing are all mouse click, and it's the fastest response time you're gonna get on a controller right now. But the thing that really sets them apart from everybody else, despite how incredible the controllers feel,
the thing that sets them apart from how everyone else, from every other company, right? Like that's the gist of this point. Very, very powerful marketing, because the person on the camera is talking in the sense that they are a customer of the viewer, the person watching the video. They are the same as the person talking. So there's some level of authenticity and resonating with that person who's watching the video. And this strategy is so impactful. It's so impactful. This ad did very well for a good reason, and you guys can strip and copy and paste some of the things that we're saying in these ads into your own campaigns and structures to customize it towards your own brand, but take the stuff that's working for us.
It's handmade by a technician at the GameNetics headquarters. They wrote my name on the envelope, they sent me a letter, and it comes in this incredible magnetic lid with a free travel case. It's like this double zippered nylon mesh travel case. Every single order comes with one of these. It's form fitted inside the package. Cool thing is, every single part on this controller can be customized. You can change the color of anything. Whether you want to match your dog's favorite color, your mom's favorite color, your sister's, it doesn't matter. You can literally change every single part on this controller. So head to the builder, head to the customizer on their website, pick out anything you want, build anything you want, and become a pro, become the best player you can.
Really good demonstration and talking about the main points that make this product unique, but also showing behind the scenes of the operation, showing behind the scenes of the team and the people putting the products together. This is a great way to be transparent with your audience so they can trust you and see that you're a legitimate business, that you have it behind the scenes, that there's things going on, and that can have trust built enough to where people actually want to purchase and look into your brand more. But showcasing and talking about all those product benefits and features. So really good ad. Let's jump to the next one, which is the third. Taking the bronze position is this ad here. You can see here, this ad has generated $40,000, $40,923 at a 5.29 ROAS, and then $7,740 in ad spend. And then on this one, we also ran these ads on Meta as well as TikTok. It generated $51,000, $51,150 on Meta with a 5.35 ROAS and $9,550 in ad spend, which is absolutely crazy. So in total, I mean, we're looking at 50,000 plus 40,000. We're at 90,000 at this point. So let's go ahead and watch this and see what makes this video so special.
If you guys didn't already know what mouse click buttons are, they are the fastest buttons in the game. If you're an FPS type of player, you're not doing racing games as much.
So if you guys didn't already know, these are the fastest buttons in the game. So it's like, am I meant to know something? Like, what am I meant to know about this, right? And there's a reply comment on screen, and there's that mouse clicking noise in the beginning, comparing the mouse and the controller. People are probably wondering, why is that showing in the beginning of the video, right? So really good hook, multi-layered hook, which is also what you really want to go for, is having layers to the hooks that you have.
In games as much, then this is what you need to compete at the highest level. We took the technology of a mouse and put it into the triggers, we put it into the bumpers, and we put it into the face buttons as well. They sound satisfying, they feel amazing, and
Think about the way that this is explained and demonstrated. We're saying take the same technology from a mouse and put it inside of this controller. And just the way that it's communicated, it's just very simple and straightforward. And that's what you really want to do in your ads, is just be straightforward. Dumb it down so that a 10-year-old can understand what your ad's about, right? Don't use complex words. Don't use words that are hard to articulate. It's very important to be straightforward and simple so that everyone can understand it.
And every pro controller player that you watch is using them. But it doesn't stop there. You have the performance, you have the interchangeable thumbsticks, but you also have the customization. And GameNetics is by far the most customizable controller in the world. If you don't believe me, go to their website, build a controller. Every single button on here can be changed to whatever color you want. So at least go to the website, check out the builder, GameNetics.com, build something crazy, and get yourself a sick setup before Christmas break.
This script here, if you guys just play this back and make your own version of the script, you will, I don't want to say you'll guarantee you'll run some successful ads, but I want you to check back in. If you follow this and you do this, let me know how it goes, because this ad here is authentically positioned. Bullet points out and just go ahead and record it naturally. But if you take this script and you try and use it in your own products, I guarantee this will help you generate better results. This is a really, really well-written ad and well-executed ad. Go to the website and check it out for yourself, right? So it's alluding to people to just go and look at it yourself. Really, really solid ad and $90,000 in revenue generated. Let's look at this one. This one is a little weird, I will say. $11,000 at 5.4 ROAS and also $57,953. So I guess we've got a few mixed around in terms of the order, but this one here has generated 57 or 58,000 plus 11,000. So we're looking at around $69,000 in revenue. Let's go ahead and watch this ad. This is ridiculous as well.
So let me break it down for you. There's been a lot of people that have been calling them mouse clickers. These controllers are absolutely mouse clickable, okay? So because these triggers sound and feel amazing, they help you play better, we are actually running a sale right now for the holiday season. Not sure how long it's gonna run, but a lot of people...
So this is probably the most embarrassing ad I've made, and I can't believe I'm showing you guys this ad, but hey, I'm being authentic. This ad was specifically designed to trigger people. Specifically done to do things that would ignite the comments, right? We've got Cheetos, we've got controllers, we've got lemon, we've got... I look stupid on camera, but the whole point of this is to get people's attention, okay? And so this ad worked extremely well, generated us $60,000. I mean, hey, I'm happy to look stupid for $60,000. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely willing to do that. So let's continue with the demonstration.
Having questions about how all this kind of works, you know what I'm saying? Show you what this is all about.
So the edit here is also done in a humorous way, right? There's zoom ins are just kind of quirky and weird that you're just like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is it being recorded like this?
This is all about. You can choose your console. You've got the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the PS4. Remember, the shipping time is not included in this build time. The build time happens before the shipping time, okay? Get that right? So the other thing you can do here is you can go to customize, which is right at the top here. So you can see here we have the PlayStation controller, and if you want to go to the Xbox, you just got to click the icon and go to Xbox, and you customize your Xbox controller. So whatever you want, we got it. GameNetics.com, running a sale right now. Go and customize your own, and please, build times. Just keep that in mind when you order prior to shipping, okay?
This ad right here, this really stands out because it's not something you would typically see, right? Now, there's lots of things that distract you in the ad, but there's also still pointing people to go and put and design a controller on the website. And so you can get weird. You can get quirky. I give you permission to be weird. be yourself, embrace the team, the culture you have, right? We're on here on YouTube teaching you guys how to make UGC ads, and I just showed you a weird ad. This stuff actually works. And that's what's crazy about the current state of ads, is that being weird and quirky and just being authentically you, your personality, your team's personality, your creator's personality, whoever's making the ad, just allowing them to be themselves. It's important to recognize that authenticity has power, and that by simply being yourself on camera and in the ads is a great way to get conversions, to get people's trust. So this ad, $60,000 generated. I don't know what to say, but it worked. Quirky, keeps you engaged throughout the whole video. Now, let's get into the last ad here. Ad number 1. Okay, this ad was a big one. So we generated $61,143 from Meta here with the same ad, 6.89 ROAS on average. And on TikTok, $9,081, $827 spent with a 10.98 ROAS. So again, I guess I got the top 3 mixed up, but hey, that makes the video interesting, right? So let's go ahead and check out this video. This is, I guess, about around $70,000 in revenue. Let's go ahead and watch this. This one's a good one.
Listen to how beautiful this sounds. Every single button on this controller is mouse click. All jokes aside, it is an incredible...
Okay, so beginning of the video, we've got reply comment on screen. I think you guys can see a trend going on here and something that you should implement into your advertising. Reply comments is 1. 2, it's ASMR, right? ASMR is a trending thing. It's also something that you either hate or you like, but it's a way to get your engagement. You're like, why the hell is he whispering in an ad, right?
Controller. I wouldn't get on here and recommend it to you if it wasn't. I know you've probably seen me 1,000 times. You may have even gone to the website and built something out. You may have experimented with the thousands of infinite color combinations. I'm a plain Jane. I like things simple. These shape buttons don't all have to be one color though. You can go on and you can customize each individual button. You can add the mouse clicks. You can be a pro gamer. You can be a sweaty that wants to beat all your friends in 1v1s. It does not matter. If you play shooters, put these mouse clicks on your build. You add one button and it adds $25. It's because you're building it piece by piece. If you go and fully customize a controller on a competitor's website, it's going to be more than this controller at the end of the day, and there's going to be less options to customize and less colors to choose from. Gamenetics is out here trying to offer the most customizable controller in the world. So head to the website, click the button below, and show me what you can build.
This video here is a great video demonstrating, again, talking about the customization features, what you can get out of it, right? There's a bit more of a brand awareness aspect to this ad, more of like a retargeting, because people are familiar or have seen in this video so far, you've seen some of the things that you can do to get people's attention and to give you ideas on how you can execute for your own brand. This video here, ASMR styled video, we've got this like really soft, slow music in the background, creating this emotion, and then just talking about like what the product can do, and then telling them to go to the website again. So again, these videos don't need to be complex. There's no crazy captions. There's no crazy over editing. There's no crazy video, right? Production. There's nothing. They're simple, concise, and to the point, and that's all you need in order to make profitable ads. Look, running UGC ads and making content can be really overwhelming. I get it. I've been doing this for years now, but I'll tell you one thing. If you decide today to invest in your content and to invest in creative, it'll be the single best investment that you will make and your team will make and your business will make that will give you the ultimate leverage going forward. Creative is the future. Creative is the thing that drives the most result. Don't watch this video and don't take action. Start making your ads right now. Sit down, take 5-10 minutes and write down all the ideas you came up with from watching this video. There's no hack to run ad campaigns, cost cap bid strategies. Yes, you can do things within your campaign, but the ultimate leverage is your creative. Invest in that. Stop thinking there's some special secret hack that's going to get you to scaling your account, because it's not. It's going to be all about the content. This is what I've done for years, is constantly trying to improve and grow from the best creatives, continue to iterate and improve and get better and better results. That's why we have campaigns doing 7, 8, 9, 10 ROAS. That's how you get good. That's how you get to be the best in your industry, is dominate that, because I guarantee your competitors are not focusing on it enough. And I'm here to help you generate more sales for your e-commerce company. And that is my mission, that is my goal, and I would love to help you do so. So if you have any questions or thoughts, let me know what videos or topics you'd like for me to make content around. If you like this video, then go ahead and check out this video here. This is a really, really good video that breaks down the exact strategy on how to film, edit, and run profitable ad campaigns that will implement and show you a little bit about what we did today but at a high level, it's about a 2-hour training. So go and check this out, and I'll see you in the next video.